Morning and welcome to the show this morning. My name is Etoma Edu and I'm with...
I am Veronica Dan Ikoi. I thought you wanted to help me mention my name, so I said, okay, let me people wait now.
Well, good morning, Nigeria. From yesterday to today, matters have arisen, and we're here to serve you breakfast.
Absolutely, but not breakfast of breaking their hearts, but the breakfast that is full of information and all is, packed full show that we have today. I'm Ibrahim Shita, and I'm happy to see you. Welcome everyone to the show. Happy to see you guys this morning as well.
Absolutely, like we have rightly pointed out, we have a lot on our plate this morning to talk about. Definitely talking about Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan, and she, defying all the odds to get into Kogi State. Yesterday, we saw that all over social media and even traditional media. And we are still going to talk about the matters of Lassa fever and the implication for our primary health care and all that is going on around it. And of course, we have stories that are trending now that Olamide Odekunle will be bringing on the show later on. But let's begin with the story where President Bola Tinubu has sacked the board of the National Petroleum Company, NNPC, including its Group Chief Executive Officer, Mele Kyari, and board chairman, Pius Akinyelure. This development was revealed by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo, in a statement titled, President Tinubu reconstitutes NNPC Limited Board, appoints new chairman, Group CEO. President Tinubu cited the need for enhanced operational efficiency, restored investor confidence, and a more commercially viable NNPC as the reasons behind the decision. The 11-man board has Engineer Bashir Bayo Ojulari as the new group CEO and Amadou Musa Kida as non-executive chairman. And of course, as always, this has generated reactions across not just social media, but across Nigeria. A lot of persons are talking about the crop of persons that the president, brought on the board. There are those who are saying, why is there no representation from the South, as it is, because the oil is from that region, the Niger Delta and all of it. Why we're not seeing that representation there? How will these people restore confidence in the NNPCL and also ensure that investors come in? Do they have the requisite experience? So many questions are being asked as we speak, because there's a lot that has to be done, especially with the president's target of 3 million barrels per day production, and a lot of persons have said that's a long 3 what? 2030, yes, that's a long haul as it is.
It might sound like a long haul, but it's possible if you have the right team. There's this saying that you don't disband a winning team.
Are you saying the other team was not winning?
No, I'm coming. Flip that script. Flip that script. There is no need to keep a team that is not winning. That is one of the reasons I believe all this happened, because Kyari had been on the news a whole lot, and not for very positive things concerning the NNPC and so on. Another thing, when I saw the story, the first thing that came to my mind is that, you see, the prices of petrol went down and now it's back up. Is that the reason? Until I now read it. It's always good things like that happen when an establishment is having problems. Change the leadership, put a new one. But as she said, it's political appointment, so people are asking political questions. How come nobody from the South, where this product is coming from, is there? We only have one representative there from the South, as a member of the board. They were expecting that maybe the chairman or the group CEO would have come from there.
That's right.
But just to add to it, I would say if you're put in a position and you're not delivering, the president or anybody that put you in that position has every right to take you off. And we've seen that in the statement. It said that they were brought back out because of efficiency, and they want to see more efficiency. They want to see more investors come and invest in NNPC. So for me, I welcome this. I think anything that will make it better is what we should welcome. I know definitely there'll be speculations, people will talk, but at the end of the day, these are the people in power. The president has made a decision. These are the people he has put. So all we can do is hope that these people he put will now hit the nail on the wall and get more investors for NNPC. The back and forth with people talking, the people in power have chosen someone. I think at the end of the day, There's nothing anyone
no,
can do.
it's expected. That back and forth is expected.
The political statement, but as it is, there are those who ask the question, are we saying that there are no persons competent enough from these regions to be on that board?
Yeah.
That's the question that some will be asking.
Well, for me, I've always said that if you talk about words, mention words like probity, accountability, transparency, exemplary leadership, and then you have those words in the same sentence with NNPCL, it would be an aberration. Yes, because over the years, you know, there have been declare the accounts, declare the earnings and all of that, you know, it's notoriously opaque when you talk about the NNPCL and their proceeds. So it is good that the president has done this. So we hope that this will boost investors' confidence. That is to talk about the new leadership that have now come in, because they have little time to prove to the investors that yes, we have a new NNPCL, we have our plans and all of that. So they have only short term. And the president, Mr. President, has also sent information, because I've always been thinking to myself like, okay, the president is bringing on initiatives, doing a lot of economic reforms. How about NNPCL?
Yeah.
Was it scared to sack Mele Kyari? But now he has gone to show that yes, I can do anything, and he has sent messages to MDAs, ministries, and what have you, that if you do not deliver, you are out of the job.
Well, right from the beginning, the president had said it that if you are not delivering, definitely you will definitely see yourself outside.
But others are saying that it's a long time coming.
There was given KPIs and all of that were put in place. But you see, the first conversation for me and the first task these people need to do to hit the ground running is this crude for naira swap deal. Are we extending it or we are not extending it? Where do we stand on it? Because a lot hangs on that.
That's right.
Where, like you mentioned earlier, the prices of goods and services are increasing as a result of this matter, where we have seen the increase in the price of petrol. And a lot of persons are waiting with bated breath to see, okay, what is going to happen? Because the fact that we introduced that, you know, just reduce the burden on a lot of persons. You could just buy petrol, you could afford it and afford a lot of things. We saw the crash in the prices of goods and services. Yes, other policies were working hand in glove with all of this that the president put together, but they need to hit the ground running on that aspect. Let us have a sense of direction.
Exactly.
All right.